Hello, and this is the second video for the first key area, divisions of the nervous system, for the third unit of the higher human biology, neurobiology and immunology, and we'll wrap up this key area by looking at the different neural pathways. So the neurons that make up the nervous system can arrange themselves in different ways for different purposes, and there's three examples for you to be familiar with: the converging pathways, the diverging pathways, and the reverberating neural pathways, each of which we'll take a closer look at. So starting with a converging neural pathway, here we can see several neurons sending their impulses towards one. So the impulses all converging on the same neuron. So this can be an advantage if you need to increase the sensitivity or excitatory to inhibitory signals. So if each of those individual impulses are quite weak, you can combine the efforts to elicit a response. So that could be helpful, for example, in low light conditions. We also have divergent neural pathways, and this time you have one neuron sending its impulses to several others. Thus, you can stimulate many different destinations at the same time. So, this is good for coordination and for your fine motor control. And finally, we have the reverberating pathway, and this is where you have a neuron linking back with one earlier in the pathway, sending the impulses back, having the repeated throughout. So you get this repeated stimulation, so impulses travel along the pathway, you've got this link back to earlier, and the impulse is continuously sent through. So this is good for repeated actions, things like the breathing mechanism. So test yourself on your knowledge of these pathways, pause the video and identify the one shown in the diagram here. So this diagram is an example of a converging pathway. So we've got all these different neurons converging or meeting, sending those impulses to the same singular neuron. So hope you found this fairly straightforward, but please, if you do have any questions, you can always let me know.